Satnam. My name, let me get my cheat sheet here of what I'm supposed to say. Welcome to this video series on Japji in preparation for the European Yoga Festival. My name is Sarabjit Kaur from Spain, and today we are going to reflect on the 22nd Pauri of Japji. Great. Well, this is one of my favorite Pauris because I worked on it and I saw that it works like a charm. How does it work is a very good question. And I don't know exactly how the Pauris work or how the sound can do certain things, because remember, this 22nd Pauri is about freeing all types of legal things. And how does it do it exactly is a mystery. The only thing I can say is that through the power of sound, if there is something legally stuck in your life, it has to do with your own psyche, right? And sound can penetrate through the psyche. And since we are all interlaced, we are all united through what is commonly known as the field. If you change your own field, the field of everyone who is around you, or the field of those persons or those things that your psyche is connected to, will also be affected. And fortunately, we have the great technology of sound to be able to do this. So the 22nd Pauri, let me tell you my experience with it. Well, it turns out that I live in Spain, but my family lives in the United States. And my eldest brother was going through a divorce. And every week I would call my mother, "Hi Mom, how are you? How are you doing? How's the family doing?" And I would ask if my brother, who was going through a divorce, if they had reached a settlement in the divorce, and the divorce was now over with. First year, I would call my mother, "Hi Mom, how are you doing? Is brother divorced yet?" And she would say no. And every week I would call, and I would ask, and the answer was no. And the first year went by, and it was all the same. And the second year went by, and it was all the same. The answer was always no, 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 no. What happened there is that they couldn't reach a settlement. They couldn't agree on that divorce, on what each one would have. And this went on for 3 years. Imagine, 3 years, my God. So after the third year, I thought to myself, I need to help my brother with his divorce. And since I was in Spain and he was in California, I thought, what can I do to help? And then it came to me, of course, Japji. I will recite the 22nd Pauri of Japji for my brother, not for me, for my brother. And that's what I started to do. And every day I would recite the 22nd Pauri 11 times a day. And curiously enough, on the 22nd day, as I would do every week, I called my mother. Mother, how's the family doing? She said, fine, everything's okay. How about my brother? Is he divorced? And she told me on the 22nd day of reciting the 22nd Pauri, he's divorced! I thought, oh my God, it works. It works. And that's my own personal experience, but many of my students who have been reciting Pauris have told me their experience also. And the Pauris do what they say that they do. So let's see the 22nd Pauri of the Japji. I will recite it to you first in Gurmukhi and then we will see the translation. Patala patal lak agasa agas ork bal take ved kahen ekavat sahes atera kahen kateva asulo ikdat likka hoi ta likie likka hoi vinas nanak vada akie ape jane ap. Alright, this is the Gurmukhi. When you recite Pauri, the best thing to do is to recite it in Gurmukhi. Because then you will have the vibration, the tongue touching the meridian points in the brain. But you know, as I said, I was reciting the 22nd Pauri for my brother, not for me. But I guess because when I recited it, I was connected with my brother. So what happened in my brain got to go to his psyche and liberated what was stuck there legally. So let's see what the what the translation says. There are nether worlds and more nether worlds below them, and there are lacks of skies over them. So there are many, many worlds, and the nether worlds are the turbulent worlds, right? Which is what is happening when we are having a problem with legal issues. The Vedas pronounce one conclusion, that people are tired of searching the limits and boundaries of God. Absolutely. The saints, the 18 Purans, and 4 religious books of Jews, Christians, and Muslims conclude that God is limitless. And if this is true, then it could be very true that when I change my own psyche, then I can change the psyche of that person that I am connected to, that in this case was my brother. The saints, I read that one already. If there be any account of God, then alone the mortal can write the same. But his account does not finish, and the mortal himself dies while writing the account. So when we are writing accounts, we're talking about papers, we're talking about legal things, we're talking about those laws and those things that bind the human being. And what it's saying here is that, you know, those things bind the human being, but God is not bound because He is above all of those legal matters, all of those man-made laws, all of those papers. And when we are reciting the 22nd Pauri, we are having God come in and go beyond all of those man-made things, right? Nanak says, one should call him great, and God himself knows his own self. How beautiful. So, through God knowing himself, and just by us praising God, which is him or her or it, praising that energy, then we can liberate ourselves from something that is stuck on a legal level, on something that has to do with laws here in this third dimensional plane. So isn't that wonderful? So let us do 11 repetitions of the 22nd Pauri. I'll be counting with my fingers. Patala patal laka gasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ikavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap, patala patal lak agasa agas, ork balta ke ved kahin ikavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal laka gasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal laka gasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal lak agasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal laka gasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal laka gasa agas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal laka gasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal laka gasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal laka gasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. Patala patal lak agasa gas, ork balta ke ved kahin ekavat, sahes artera kahin kateva asulo ekdat, lika hoy dalikie, lika hoy vinas, nanak varda akiye ape jane ap. So there we have 11 repetitions. If you memorize it, it's very easy, and you can recite this while you are walking in the park, while you are washing dishes, while you are ironing, while you are doing anything where you can just concentrate on this Pauri and let it do its job. Well, I'm so happy that I have been here with you explaining about the 22nd Pauri of Japji, and I hope you will use this great technology that Yogi Bhajan gave us for your life to make your life much better, happier, and much more wonderful. Thank you. Satanam.
Patala patal, lakh agasa agas, ओढ़क ओढ़क पाल थके, वेद कहन एक बात, सैस 18 कहन कतेबा, असलू एक तात, लेखा होए ता लिखिए, लेखै होए विनाश, नानक वड्डा आखिए, आपे जाने आप,